what is soul realignment? So it's actually a modality where we use fifth dimension information, meaning Akashic Records, and then I also use healing energy, other healing energy modalities that are in my toolbox, along with 20 years of personal growth coaching experience, and I wrap it all into this thing that we call soul realignment. And basically, it's a journey for each individual person to learn who they are at soul level. So why is that important? Learning who you are at soul level makes all the difference when you're trying to manifest in your life or when you're trying to create anything that you want in your life. We have blocks and restrictions and negative karmic patterns that we've lived over and over again, that we have created from past lifetimes, that are currently affecting us in this lifetime. If we do not recognize those, if we're not aware of them, and if we don't heal them, we continue to create the same patterns over and over again. So we use the modality of soul realignment, and we tune into the Akashic Records, which is all fifth dimensional information. This information is actually about everything that has ever happened with your soul, before, past, present, and future. So anything that has to do with fifth dimension, which is outside of us, we call it the whole spiritual realm of unconsciousness, divine consciousness, all that arena is fifth dimension. So that dimension is not linear. Everything could possibly happen all at the same time, or backwards, or all different. So it's completely different than us here in the physical realm, where we live a very linear existence. So we are spiritual beings living a human existence in third dimension, which is the physical plane. It's the very hardest, the most densest dimension that there can possibly be. But there's also the most room for growth for a soul in this dimension and in this lifetime. So for soul realignment, we use all three dimensions. We use fifth dimension, which is spirituality, all the divine consciousness, all that information, with fourth dimension, which is thought in your mind. And then we also include in the healing everything that's in third dimension. The only way we can create something truly different than what we already have in our existence is to make a new action step, and it has to be on the physical plane. Therefore, when we do soul realignment work, we actually do a healing across all three modalities, through all three dimensions. Okay, there's 3 or 4 modalities that I use, and I combine them all together, but it's all 3 dimensions. So fifth, fourth, and third. That's where you get true healing that happens permanently, and it's very transformational. My clients tell me all the time how amazing the work is that they do, and what they've learned about themselves, what their gifts are, and how they've transformed their lives based on clearing all the negative karma that they've created in their lifetime, plus tuning in and embracing what their spiritual gifts are at soul level. So that's a little bit about soul realignment. There's a whole healing process in there that we have homework for 21 days. Sometimes there's a video that's audio and visual that you watch, which is part of your healing. My session takes about 90 minutes. I do send a pre-recorded video as an introduction of who I am and what I'm about, and I go over what the whole session will entail with explanations and definitions, so that that part's out of the way and people have an understanding of what we're doing and what I'm discussing when we're actually in session. So during that 90 minutes, I really get to spend time with my clients digging into karmic patterns, what they've created, how all those patterns are playing out in their life now, and then actually setting up action steps, new action steps that will help them embrace who they are at soul level while they're going through their healing work. Now, one of the other, modalities or things that I do is the soul manifesting blueprint. Sometimes I combine these two, the soul realignment session and the soul manifesting blueprint, because they kind of go hand in hand. So the soul manifesting blueprint is how your soul, your unique, individual, special soul manifests at soul level. And then we get to look at where you're currently operating. So normally, never is anyone ever lined up between who they are at soul level and how they manifest and where they're actually manifesting from. So if you're having issues or trouble creating the money that you want in your life, creating that relationship that you want in your life, it's probably one of two things. There's either blocks and restrictions that we need to clear around negative karmic patterns, or your manifesting blueprint is off because you're not operating where you need to be operating. So in that manifesting blueprint, we actually break down all these different comparatives, all the different steps of how a person manifests, and then we tweak everything back with new action steps and new goals that line us up with who we are at soul level and how we manifest at soul level. This is truly the only way to manifest, because we're physical beings living in a human experience on the physical plane. You have got to create new action steps for anything truly to transform or happen in your life. A lot of people will do manifesting work on fifth dimension, or a lot of thought mental things, which would be vision boards, mantras, all that type stuff. And then some people will watch videos or do meditations or whatever. If you do not bring all three together all the way through the third dimension, it's going to be very hard to manifest. You may accidentally manifest once or twice, but to truly have a blueprint and a pattern to be able to manifest what you want over and over and over again, that's transformational work. That's fundamental work. That's work that we really need as conscious spiritual beings living our human experience. So that's part of what I do. This video is just going over the soul realignment and the soul manifesting blueprint. So there you have it in a nutshell. I am absolutely passionate about energy work and about soul realignment and introducing you to your soul. It truly is heartwarming when I hear testimonials over and over again about all the aha moments and everything that's happened in people's lives because of this work. So I would love to chat with you further. You can reach me at ginazitlow.com, or you can find me on my Facebook pages or whatever. It'll be with links around this video. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope to meet you soon, and I really hope to be able to do some work with you. We can do some great stuff. All right, have a great day.